Good morning, I'm at Aspen near Oswaldtwistle, Lancashire, and this is where the canal has leaked into a small stream because the banks collapsed about a mile from here at a place called Four Homes. It's quite an old name, near Church, on the border with Church and Rishton. So they bundled the canal here, where this side of the canal is quite healthy and this side it's quite empty while they repair this part of the canal. The other bunding is at Rishton, which is about a mile and a half that way along the canal. It's quite a busy area. The Lancashire Railway runs right across in the distance. That runs from Blackburn to Accrington, then Burnley, and this stretch of the canal runs all the way to Burnley this way and that way to Blackburn. It was built in 1810 and it's lasted till then and never had this case of a breach. I've lived in Church all my life, I've never seen anything like this, so it's quite a momentous event to see the canal empty, but now it's been repaired and hopefully in about maybe 6 months they'll have fixed it. But this area is called Aspen, and it dates back to 1296 when the Lords of Oswaldtwistle owned Aspen, Philip De Oswaldtwistle, so it's quite an historic area, and it carried on being owned by the Lords of Oswaldtwistle. Later in the 1700s the Burnham family owned this area and they then relocated to Knuzden Hall, and some of them buried in the St James's churchyard at Church. So this village goes back quite a few hundred years, but as you can see the canal does look a bit empty now, so we'll carry on. See ya. This is the Aspen Valley bridge where the canal breach has happened, and as you can see we've had a bit of snow, and this is where the canal is empty, and in the distance there's a barge, and that's the railway going down that way, and this is the Aspen village near Oswaldtwistle, and this stretch of the canal, which is empty, goes for about a mile all the way to Bullhead Bridge, which is on the border of Rishton Church, and that way is the Accrington Golf Club, and on this side of the bridge you have the pumps pumping into this canal, or to the canal here. See, this is the bunding, because they've had to bund off the canal, block it off while they do the repairs, and these are the pumping stations. While they pump the water from the other side into here, and then they can continue with the work on this stretch of the canal, which may take up to about 6 months before they repair it. So that's the view. So as you can see, this is the part work and the blocked off footpath on the canal. Down there is where it's all blocked off. This is Oswaldtwistle, a little village area, and it's called Aspen.